As the recipient through the mails of a veritable mountain of conspiracy research literature of every possible configuration, much of which advertises the chance to obtain another mountain of video and audio tapes, I am struck by the underlying sameness of it all. Purporting to be deeply concerned over the threat to the mind posed by a variety of forces emanating from all corners of the political spectrum, almost all of this material displays a depressing similarity. Depressing because the similitude is indicative of process and control. The very factors the conspiracy researchers claim they are evading and exposing. Secret Societies and Psychological Warfare by Michael A. Hoffman II. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. This is a further comment on Obama's hand out to the Islamic world. What it really is, what it is not, and what it really shows. Now, on the one hand, Obama goes to Egypt and he gives a big speech about how the United States doesn't want to be seen as the enemy of Islam, and you know, my last videos on this, the two that I put up, garnered a lot of different comments. Thank you to every one of you, those that agreed with me and those that disagreed, for taking the time to comment, which caused me to want to add a little bit more to this issue. And I wanted to illustrate something, and I wanted to make it very clear that what is being done here is smoke and mirrors. It's a sham. It's a total farce. Any overtures towards Islam that Obama would make. Now, there are a lot of people that would say that we shouldn't even be doing that. Where there's no cause or need for us to make any overtures towards Islam, towards these Islamic countries, because they're radical and because you know, what purpose is served by our being on good terms with them. And I would agree with that. I mean, quite frankly, a lot of the countries that are there would serve no good purpose to the United States for us to go out of our way to have friendly relationships with them. Simple as that. That being said, you know, if you're of the opinion that the United States under Obama is supposedly this new country of trying to restore our international image, then obviously that would be on his agenda, to try and make nice with people. But this is all a sham, and it's revealed as a sham very easily by, after he gave his visit, or his speech in Egypt, he went to Germany and he visited Buchenwald. Now, Buchenwald is recognized by everyone as not being a quote-unquote death camp, because even the Holocaust researchers acknowledged that there were no quote-unquote death camps within Germany proper. But the fact that Obama, in his speech in Egypt, made it very clear that he wanted a two-state solution with Israel and Palestine, which was very much more seen to be a favorable action towards Israel than it was a sort of gesture of good faith to the Islamic world. And then he goes to Buchenwald and reiterates the idea of the Holocaust in an effort to further cement the United States being in the back pocket of Israel. So anything that was gained by the Islamic speech in Egypt was totally lost by the time he went through Buchenwald. Now, talking about Israel and the Jews and the Holocaust and all of that stuff is a very emotional subject for a lot of people. There are a lot of people that just get totally bent out of shape about the whole issue. There are people that you know, steadfastly want to deny that a quote-unquote Holocaust happened. There are people who are Holocaust revisionists who want to examine the issue in the minutest detail to determine exactly how many people died and exactly what was the method of their extermination, and etc. And then there are the vast majority of people who just simply accept it on the face value of what they're being told. And I only have to say this about that particular position, and that is anything that you're being told is a conglomeration of lies and half-truths that have been, fitted together after the fact, because that's all that history is to us. It's, lies, half-truths, and distortions that are written by people who are the winners in any conflict, the overall winners over time, those people who come out dominant in any economic sense, etc., etc. So